It was this one. This was the first one
Oh,
that I
wow.
ever put on when I roasted somebody, when I dummy shamed somebody.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
We are celebrating all things woman, and one of my favorite women agreed to talk to us. I don't know how we got this, but I'm so excited. Pinky Patel, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, my friends. How's everybody doing?
So if you don't know about Pinky, I found her on Instagram, where I think a lot of people found her as well. Basically just reviewing videos that were sort of outrageous. And she would pop in with her little crown and her chapstick and her tiny microphone saying, hello, my friends, and then go for it. How did this all come about?
I think just like with everybody else, it started during the pandemic. I got really tired of my roommates, which that's what I call my family members, because they eat all my snacks, even when I hide them in the freezer in the broccoli bag. They're always finding my snacks. And so I got frustrated. I was like, Mommy needs her own snacks, okay? And so I was telling my one of my best friends, and she's like, you should post these. They're pretty funny. Because being a tiny brown Indian woman, when I get mad, I'm pretty hilarious because I just get snarky and sarcastic and everything. And I was like, are you sure people are going to like this? And she's like, absolutely. And if not, at least I like it. I was like, done. I just need to do it for one person. And here we are 2.5 years later. So
Wow.
it's been a wild ride. Yeah.
Hey, wait, how many millions of followers do you have now?
On TikTok, I have 5.3, and then Instagram, I think like 870 something thousand. Same on Facebook. I'm like, I
Wow.
don't even know where these people came from. It's so
How has this changed your life? Have you, I mean, it's, none of my business really, but have you monetized it? I know you're going on tour now with your comedy, but did it actually bring a totally different revenue stream to the table doing all of this?
it did, because I started it for fun. The goal was never to make money because I had that day job. I was a well-established career woman, so the money wasn't really the end goal. And then people were like, "Hey, you could get brand deals. You could do this. You could do that." And I was like, "Wait a minute. I like money like the next person. I want to get a Chanel bag. Let's do this." And so here we are. I'm able to do something that, I'm glad I found in the second half of my life, and I love it. I love being able to go out and make people laugh. And if they can't come see me, they can at least watch my videos and still laugh because I'm the same on screen as I am in person, as I am on stage. Like, I refuse to change myself because then that's not the authentic me. And so there's 8 billion people in the world. I'm only asking for a couple million, not all 8 billion. So
Very reasonable.
Is that a
there.
crown? Wait, is that a crown collection behind you?
Yes, I could turn yeah, I'm trying to organize it better. And so you can't ask me to like record like transition videos or anything like that because it takes me weeks to clean. Like I'm not those people that's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, no, I don't do that. So, but it's a work in progress.
I can't help but notice that as your follower count has grown and your popularity has grown, your crown has also grown. I remember when you started, it was sort of like a little tiara, and now it looks like level 16 in my little Ruzzle game.
It was this one. This was the first one
Oh,
that I
wow.
ever put on when I roasted somebody, when I dummy shamed somebody. And after that, people were like, girl, you need a bigger crown. I was like, I'm not opposed to bigger crowns. And I got 4 in my inbox or my P.O. box a week later. I was like, I was literally Amy from the Big Bang Theory. I was like, oh my God, a crown, a crown, a crown, a crown. Like, I was running around the house. My 2 boys thought mommy had gone insane. And I was like, you don't understand. This crown, yes, it is $20, but if a jewel falls out, I'm the one sitting there like a doctor doing meticulous surgery, putting it back all together. Like, all my friends make fun of me. They're like, Pinky, just get a new one. I'm like, no, somebody sent me this. I can't just get a new one.
So I'm guessing people send you them all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, recently they haven't because I gotten rid of my P.O. box. I was getting a lot of stuff, which I love, but I was like, where am I going to put it? My room is not that big. So we took a break. But recently, yes, I was getting quite a few. And I think we're like at 75 crowns or something.
Wow.
75 crowns. You are collecting like a true Indian. I love it.
Yes, yes.
Have you, along the way, encountered any of your celebrity, icons or idols who are reposting your stuff and reaching out to you?
Every time there is like any celebrity who either reposts my stuff or likes my stuff or follows me because they really like that I, dummy shame somebody or my sarcasm or whatever, I lose my mind. I'm always like, oh my God, Kristen Bell follows me. You don't understand. Veronica Mars. You don't get it. Like when Jenny McCarthy, like when Jenny McCarthy followed me, I was like, girl, we're gonna go get coffee because you live in the Chicago area and I live in the Chicago area. Like, we're best friends in my mind. See?
That's how I feel about you. I told Danielle, I was like, she got back to me. I'm so excited. Because as an Indian woman in the entertainment industry, I don't see a ton of us. Obviously, there's all of Bollywood. But here in the United States, I don't see a ton of us. So whenever I can connect with someone or I see someone, I'm like, yeah, do that thing. I love it.
No, and I think, everybody asks me all the time, they're like, what is your goal in doing all of this? And that right there is my goal. It's because growing up, we didn't have somebody on the screen that represented us, right? Like I said this in my tour last year, growing up, I always wanted to be famous. I wanted to be on screen. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to make people happy. Like I love comedy movies. But there was no room at the table back then, right? Like in the 80s and 90s, I would have been rejected. And my goal now is to have fellow first generation raised in America Indian women, South Asian women see me on their screen, whatever platform they choose to, like me, and then their daughters to see their moms laughing and be like, hey, what are you looking at? And then again, see an Indian woman on mommy's screen and be like, wait, I could do that too? Yes, baby girl, you could do that too.
So you're first generation Indian?
Yes.
What do your parents think of all of this?
My dad is no longer with us, but my mom thinks it's amazing. She finally was able to come to one of my shows last year just because she, like I said, she's in Connecticut, Danbury, and so she doesn't get to come out. But I had a Bridgeport show last year. She came out, and just the fact that everybody was laughing, everybody was clapping, and it was because of things I said, her daughter, like she was so proud. She can't wait until I'm at the Ridgefield Playhouse. She's like, I'm going to come and I'm going to bring all the snacks for you. I was like, Mom, I'm going to be at your house the night before. You don't have to bring them to the theater. Like, we're going to go to the theater together.
She wants to still take care of you. Come on.
She loves it. She constantly calls me and she's like, how are you doing? Are you getting tired from all the traveling? Like she's very, very in tune. And she's like, how are the boys doing? Like making sure everybody's okay with this. Because she's like, I don't want this to stop for you. I want it to keep going. And I was like, yes, keep going.
Hell yeah, we all want you to keep going. And you are, because now you're touring a little bit as well. By the way, if you are just joining us, we're with Pinky Patel, one of my favorite pages to follow on Instagram at, what is it, Pinky Patel Official?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But you're touring now, so where can we find you?
I am. So this weekend, Friday, I'll be in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Saturday, I'll be in Newark, New Jersey. And then I have a weekend off. And then the following weekend, I'll be in Bridgefield. So you can see all my tour dates at pinky-patel.com, my website.
Awesome. Nice. I really hope that I get to come out and see you. I know you're going to be close by, so if you hear someone screaming in the front row, it might be me. I don't know.
Let me know. Obviously we're DMing, so let me know.
Absolutely, my friend. I love you so much. Thank you for joining us. Happy International Women's Day, everybody.
Thank you for having me. It was great. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.